Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me for a few moments in the Word. I wanted to talk to you today, just for a little bit here, about the joy of the Lord. Of course, we know the most famous word about joy, I would assume, would be out of Nehemiah, where it says, "The joy of the Lord is our strength." And where there's no joy, there's not going to be any strength. But we also understand that the word says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine." And I love the way it says it in the Passion, because it lets us know that that merry heart, that heart that is full of rejoicing, it is healing for us in our soul and in our body. So much physical ailment is related to an emotional ailment or a breakdown emotionally, oppression, depression, bitterness, so on and so forth. And so the joy of the Lord heals us, soul and body. But the one that's really near and dear to my heart right now in this season is where he says that it's joy unspeakable and full of glory. And I love that word, full of glory. Now, just looking at it at face value, it sounds like and can mean that is just full of the glory of God. But when you take a closer look at that word, full of glory, it means it's an impartation of glory. It's rendering something with glory. And so I find that if I'm going to fulfill the will of God, which is that the earth will be filled with the glory of the Lord, like the waters cover the sea, then joy is a big part of that. See, joy and fear cannot coexist. Joy and worry cannot coexist. Joy and anger cannot coexist. Joy and regret cannot coexist. The joy of the Lord will have its freedom when we walk in the love of God, free from fear, free from regret and resentment, free from bitterness, and I'm free from worry. And when we walk in the joy of the Lord, we can go into every situation and render what was not glorious, glorious. Circumstances and situations that we want changed. When we walk in the joy of the Lord, we can release glory there, and the glory will turn that thing around. So I encourage you, child of God, be full of the joy of the Lord today. It is the first product of the fruit of the Spirit, love. Joy is that important. I love you, and I look forward to being with you again on Wednesday.